Hello, everybody. This is BeetleG. Welcome back to Ni No Kuni. Let me just make sure my mic's on. Yep, it is. And we have just slept. Got a good night's sleep at this this inn. So I actually wanted to try something with the alchemy. We have these treats. No, these aren't treats. We have these treats. Now, each of these treats, most of these are the level 1 treats. There's these level 2 treats, like the milk chocolate to the chocolate. I want to try, I believe there's a way to, are you ready? Let's let the alchemy begin. There's a way to increase the level 1 ones to level 2. It's nothing. Okay, let's, What did I combine? Did I combine 2 of these? Did it not actually take them from my inventory? That's awesome. So we're gonna try 3 chocolates. If that's true, that we can just like play around with it and it doesn't matter. Oh my god, we can play around with it and it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip right to 5. There might be some other ingredient that we're missing. Alright, let's try 4. And I'm gonna skip to 10, and if that doesn't work, we will stop doing this. Nope, not 4. 10. 10 chocolates. If it's 10 chocolate to 1 milk chocolate, that doesn't seem super worth it. Okay, cool. I don't know what else it could be. Six. I understand that this may look insane, but I'm pretty sure there's a way. Okay. We'll try. I'll just look it up later. I'm pretty confident there's a way to do it, but I don't know how. I don't know what that is. So let's take a look out here. We have somebody else to talk to. Is it? You're the designer, right? Okay. You're the designer. There's someone over here I just saw. Okay, this little child. What do you want? I hope it's an... Okay, she's talking about the cauldron. Crikey, it sounds like this little girl knows a thing or two about wizarding. I read my wizard book every day. I know all the wizards and spells to cast, but the spells, they are not my favorite thing about wizarding. It's the alchemy. I read that the wizards can make almost anything by mixing materials in a cauldron. It's actually pretty easy if you have the right ingredients. Easy for one such as you, I think. Ah, being a wizard must be wonderful. Would you show me how alchemy works? You can make me a candle cutter. Have you heard that the candle cutter can only be made using alchemical methods? I would love to see one myself. Okay. Flint dagger and an ember stone. It's all in my book. All right, I shall wait for you here. Please, I'm pretty excited. Okay, that's pretty good. Let me check my wizarding companion, because there's a section on alchemy, and we can go to the treats section. And look at that. Okay, so we have all these ingredients, or sorry, we have these treats, like the carnation cake, super special. Creamy flan, I think that's special. Or bombana flan. So you take a flan. That's pretty interesting. You can put honey and eggs and flan together. A sundae and 3 bowls of yogurt. Okay, this is good to know. Scales, treats. 1 bar of... To make milk chocolate, we need 1 bar of chocolate, 1 bottle of creamy milk, and 1 jar of bumbler honey. Okay, so we need to like stock up on a bunch of ingredients. I think we can probably buy them from Boutique, but as of right now, I don't think we need to worry too much about that. I also really like this swift solution. We don't have to go inside to check stuff. Create a candle cutter and show it to the girl. Yep. I'm just double checking to make sure no new bounties have come up. Okay. So I don't remember What is our quest? Find yourself a ship. All right. Let's go check it out. I would like to get some of these bounties done today, I believe. At least one of them. I really want to be able to turn in our merit stamps soon. I want to unlock the next tier of them because they really power you up. Everybody here is wearing a swimsuit, huh? Yeah, no wonder they call it the seaside paradise of the South. They're not dressed correctly. Tut. So very disrespectful. It's like Ding Dong Dell all flipping over again. Come now, what is this disturbance? Ah, Governor, the very person we need. What do we have here, You are visitors to our town, I take it. You must know that all who enter this place are required by law to wear the appropriate attire. I speak, of course, of the bathing suit. We ain't planning a move here, is it? We're just passing through, like. Nonetheless, the law must be obeyed. The dark days of the past cannot be revisited. We once had a great trouble here. I'm sorry to hear that. You'd never think it. Look at this place now. It's so peaceful. It was a time of great sadness. Travelers from all over our world sailed to Castaway Cove. Travelers you do not always see eye to eye. The men of the sea are hardy, but quick-tempered. Without constant supervision, they would soon fall upon one another in anger. And for this reason, I devised a means of maintaining peace. I am sure you have guessed already what it was. To require all those in town to wear bathing suits, of course. Huh? What is this, flipping crackers or something? What difference would that make? A great difference indeed, for in a bathing suit, one cannot conceal a weapon. Ho ho. And no matter where their homeland may be, all who come here must be dressed in the same manner. Be they from Alma Moon, from Ding Dong Dell, or from the furthest flung islands of the north. When they don the bathing suit, they become a citizen of Castaway Cove. Wow, that's interesting, but it's such a strange idea. How did you convince everyone to agree? At first, of course, I was met with ridicule from all sides. None would support my scheme. But I did not waver. I remained true to my vision. I put away my resentment and my frustration. And why I was able to show such restraint? Because I had a dream of peace in the place of my birth. Gee, I thought they were dressed like that because it was so hot. Me too. You are not the first to think so, but this only proves how peaceful our town has become. Such a misunderstanding is a happy one. I understand now. We should respect the governor's wishes and dress like everyone else. I want to become a citizen of Castaway Cove. All right then, if we flippin' must, but I ain't got a swimsuit, have you? Worry not, little one. We have a great wealth of bathing suits prepared for visitors such as yourselves. Come, follow me to my home. That's nice. We get a free bathing suit. Ah, that's fucking cute as shit.
I look the business in this little number. Huh? Oh, that's marvelous.
What do you think?
It's good. I'm pretty sure she is underage. Sorry, I'm late. We may be boys, but we ain't entirely ignorant of the more involved nature of feminine dress, eh, Ollie boy? I guess. Anyways, we're all citizens of Castaway Cove. Now let's take a look around. Thank you, Mr. Governor, sir. Bathing suits are yours now. You must wear them whenever you visit us. Now, at last I can say to you, welcome to Castaway Cove. Thank you. And now at last we can look for a flippin' boat. Talk about a faff mun. Bathing suit. Wonder if this lets me swim a little bit. Alright, let's go talk to this, burly man. Excuse me, are you the captain of this ship? That I am, lad. Captain and master of all who sail in here. You have a beautiful boat, Captain. You do not need to tell me that. She is the most beautiful on the 7 seas. This is not a finer or more fearsome ship afloat. And her name is no less fine or fearsome, for she is the legendary Sea Cow. I have something to ask, Captain. Would you let us ride aboard your ship? You seek passage aboard the Sea Cow? We need to get to Automnia. Avast, girl! You believe you can merely stroll aboard? Who do you think you are? Well, Captain, Well, Captain, and may I say, what a fine captain you are. The young man standing before you, and I know it seems unlikely, but bear with me. This unassuming scrap of a lad here, Oliver, his name is, he is only on a journey to save our flippin' world. And he only is accompanied by none other than myself, Drippy, Lord High Lord of the Fairies. And I'm Esther. You are a fairy? I've traveled the world, but never have I seen one of your kind before. So, lad, you travel to save the world with a fairy for a companion? Then surely my ship alone will not suffice. You will need 2 ships, a fleet even. Does that mean we can ride with you? But of course, boy, just as soon as you have shown me a letter of passage from our beloved Califa, the most exalted Lola. We sail, after all, for her glory and for that of Alma Moon. Should the Khalifa see fit to grant you permission to come aboard, I will refuse you nothing. Let's get that letter right now. But easier said than done, I fear. Still, if you are truly to save our world, it should be the work of their moments. I don't think he believes this, does he? It doesn't matter. We must prove him wrong. If we can bring that letter of passage, he'll have to believe us. Let's go back to Al Mamoon and get it. Khalifa Lola. I wonder what she's like. Looking forward to this, I am. Flippin' love royalty, me. All right. So we've got a quest to backtrack to Al Mamoon. This is good. This provides us an opportunity to kill some of those bounties on the way and maybe find some of those quest ingredients that we need. So one of them is the rainbow leaves. To get them, we need to kill a specific monster with the ice spell. We might actually be at a good enough level where we can one-hit them. So I'll definitely need to try that out. It would be good. The ice spell does cost... It doesn't cost that much mana. We've got a good, like, buffer now. Okay. So let me take a look. I don't see any of our bounties. So it doesn't look like our bounties are in this area. They're probably at sea / in the next area. I just want to check real quick. That's not the right place. Okay. Attacking cargo ships. Sea monster. And I believe another sea monster. Okay. So, we need to kill florets using frostbite. And we need... Oh man, I wish it reminded me what we needed. We needed some sort of dagger and some sort of ember stone. Oh, I'll have to look that up in a minute. All right, so we unfortunately can't get any bounties, but we can definitely run there. I don't know what a floret is. Also, I almost messed that up and put our back to it. None of these.
Let's go.
I'm gonna look in my book after this, see if I can figure it out. All right, these combats are gonna be simple as heck. They're doing like no damage to us. Oh, ray of light. Oh no. Here we go. I like having 8 different people that can level up, because now every combat we're getting stronger a little bit because somebody levels up. I suppose it only really matters if we use that creature, but that's okay. Let me take a quick look here. He is a star and he is a moon. I would like to metamorph these guys. I don't know if it's possible. We have the jumbo. This lets them go into their final form. And then we have a moon and we have a planet. So we can't... Oh, we have a star down here. Okay, so here we could level them up. So the later we metamorph them, the better. But the first... Okay. So when we metamorph them, 10% of their current stats get added to their stats at level 1 for the next phase. But that means only 1% of the stats from the first form get added to the third form, because 10% of the second form stats get added over. So it doesn't really matter how late we metamorph them. I might not metamorph the monkey right now, but I will metamorph this guy. I want to see what this evolves into. Impaler. Okay, so these are our current tricks. We've learned all the tricks we can with the Shrimpaler. With Shrimpaler. So if we go to Impaler, we'll have him metamorph. And now he can level up. He can learn some new tricks, and he can also level up and get more stats. The number of different tricks Shrimpy can perform in battle is increased by 1. Now we can go check his tricks, and we can equip Ray of Light, because Ray of Light is really good. Why did he forget Fling Flame? I thought he had that already, but I guess we've never used him, so I wouldn't have known that. All right, so Ray of Light is great. Smash it. Fantastic. Let's keep on moving. Let me check my companion real quick. I need to see what a floret is. Is there a plant? Oh, there we go. Flora. Bubud. Green buncher. Oh, that's cool. Knapcap. Multan. Vermes. So we're in a different section now. Raccoons. It might not... Floret, I was just going off that for the name. I don't actually think it's a flower, now that I think about it, because it has feathers of some sort. Boogie, Wisp, Bonehead, Girlfriend. Oh my god, I want to capture one of those. Those are cute. Eggroll, Zombo. Okay, so it wasn't there. Closed book. Open book. I was very confused where we were. Alright. We can always see it when we get into battle. But so my problem right now is I want to avoid the battles except the ones we need to get into. Floret. Oh, there it is. Floret. Okay. Okay. I remember that guy. He's got a little flower on his head. Perfect. It's way more complicated than it needed to be. I see this little thing over here. Oh, God. Yes. Yes. Tombstone. Ah! Everybody's faster than us. Rhino Snore. I believe I have caught one of the tombstones. I would like to level him up if I have. I'll have to grab him from the bank. Alright, she can grab those HP baubles. It does not matter to us. We are taking almost no damage. I really like... So this is something that I like because I don't want to challenge. But there's a level that you can get to where you can destroy stuff, but you still get a decent amount of experience from them. So you can then push your level up like 1 or 2 more, which then helps you get to the next area and be able to crush them and still get a good amount of experience. It feels good. But I can understand if people want more of a challenge, that might be a problem. But you have to put the time in. You have to grind. So if you want the challenge, you just don't go and grind additionally. All right, so we'll be on the lookout for florets. I think I see one right there behind that little puffball. Nope, that's a cub. Yeah. So these enemies should all run from us, which is really nice. There's one. Okay, we're gonna go fight this. Hopefully, we should definitely be able to kill these in one hit. Hopefully, oh no. They disappear after a minute of running away. Oh, he got away. We might actually not be able to catch these guys. We have to sneak up on them to even have a chance. Okay. He was going for it. He just disappeared. Okay, so we want to start as this guy. We want to cast a spell of Frostbite on the floret quickly before our friend kills them. Oh my god. We smacked them with the wand. I think we got the counterattack. That's why we did so much damage. Okay, we got 1 rainbow leaf. That's perfect. We need... three rainbow leaves, so we need 2 more. 2 more. If we can just get them in 2 more battles, that's perfect. I don't see any florets nearby. I'm gonna go to Alma Moon, and then when we come out, we'll get the other 2. So where do we need to go exactly? Weren't you listening, cloth ears? To where the Khalifa is, ain't it? The palace, man. The palace. It's beyond the main square, Oliver. I'll show you the way. Oh, it's this thief again. What the heck
Yikes.
is he doing? Nothing. I just had a funny feeling we were being followed for a second. I'm sure it's nothing. Let's go, shall we? Is he gonna kidnap? The regal lines, the majestic curve of the nostrils, your nose. It is is in every respect the same as hers. Please, you must let me study it. What? What are you on about? Ah, forgive me. I am but a humble artist. I am currently painting the portrait of one to whom you bear a most striking resemblance. I look like the person in your portrait? Indeed. And alas, I am unable to meet her something something. Well, if you must, go ahead. Ah, so it is more like this. This is the creepiest pickup attempt I've ever seen. The line of the jaw is key. Yes, of course. Thank you. I am in your debt. I know just what I must do to finish my masterpiece. You have my eternal gratitude. That's all right. You're very welcome. I must return to my studio right away. Farewell. Okay, I thought he was asking her to, like, sit down for a painting. This was an even weirder experience, I believe. That artist certainly seems to think she's rather beautiful. Crikey, these artsy types are a bit intense, ain't it? Not to mention a bit flippin' weird. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. Just that, you know, he was a bit of a funny one. Did you not think so? Just me, was it? Righto, I'll shut my big mouth, shall I? So, time to get moving. Let's go. Right. Here it is, the Khalifa. Is Khalifa? I've heard that before. It might have been a name or something. I don't understand. This here's the palace. Let's get ourselves inside, shall we? Is that an actual, like, czar title? You may not pass. You think you could just walk into the palace of our most revered Khalifa unannounced? What seems to be the problem here? Master Abul. These miscreants were attempting to enter the palace without permission. Is that so? Wait, you are the Babano merchant's daughter, aren't you not? I am Abul, vizier to our esteemed Khalifa. Your father's efforts to supply her magnificence with babanas are, as ever, most highly appreciated. I had heard that you were unwell. It seems that you are recovered. I'm much better now, thank you. This is an excellent news. Tell me, child, what business have you at the palace? Well, sir, you see, we need a ship, and we can't get one without a letter of passage from Khalifa. You and your friends wish to journey to the lands across the sea. I sympathize, and I would dearly love to arrange an audience for you. However, I am afraid the Khalifa is indisposed. Much as it would please her, she is currently unable to hear requests of any of her subjects. Is she brokenhearted? Do we have the right kindness to give to her? Apologies, but she has requested she not be disturbed under any circumstances during her afternoon snack. Then I guess we'll have to wait until after that. Would that you could, but her afternoon snack is immediately followed by her second lunch. And after that, then comes her late afternoon snack. Is there any time when she's not eating? Alas, her Majesty's miraculous hunger dictates that she dine even when her sleeping hours. This is why I am forced to spend my every waking hour procuring her most beloved food. Ah, but I must be going. Her most beloved food, I wonder what it could be. Forgive me, I must make the necessary arrangements before the merchant's supplies are exhausted. I am most terribly sorry that I am not able to grant you an audience. Curses, I must hurry. If I cannot prepare her Majesty's next meal in good time, she will be most displeased. Master Abul has spoken. It looks like we don't have much choice, Oliver. Come back. Come on, we'll come back later. I imagine if we bring her a lot of food, has a very special favorite food, isn't it? Hey, I bet if we found it and took it to her, we'd be allowed to see her. That's a neat idea, Esther, but we don't know what her favorite food is. You know how we can find out, don't you? Come on, slow coach. We go to your world and find her soulmate, ain't it? Of course, if we find her soulmate, we can find out what her favorite food is and give some to the Khalifa. But how do we find out who the Khalifa's soulmate is? I've never seen her before. So we need to find out what the Khalifa looks like, but we can't go and meet her. Nobody has pictures, do they? Oh my god, the artist. How are we supposed to find out what she looks like? I saw her once in a parade when I was little, but it was so long ago I can't remember anything about her. What do we do, jeepers? We don't know what the Khalifa's favorite food is, and we don't know what she looks like. I have to confess, I'm completely out of ideas, too. It's all making my head hurt, Mun. Tell you what, let's go down to the cat's cradle and sleep on it, shall we? I am kind of tired. It's near the entrance. Let's go rest a while. Alright, so I'm hoping we run into the artist. Oh, it's another ghost. Don't we have... We have some sort of spirit medium. Nice to see you again. Did you have fun crossing the desert? Fun, it was flippin' boiling, mun. Boiling for you, maybe, Pipsqueak. I'm a ghost and ghosts don't feel the heat, so there. What are you gonna do, Horace? I'm looking at these fountains. They're amazing. They squirt out milk. Oh my god, I never noticed. That's actually pretty disgusting. All the milk a boy could drink. They're what Alma Moon is famous for. But the spicy smells coming from that food stall is mixing with the smell of milk. It's strange. Ah, you think so? I kinda like it. Hey, there are still loads of spells you don't know yet, aren't there, Oliver? Well, I'm trying. It's just that my wizard's companion is kinda... Most of the pages are missing. Missing? Oh yeah, I had to give you the page for Spirit Medium, didn't I? And when Mr. Drippy first gave it to me, the only spell inside was Gateway. Really? So the pages had been torn out? I bet it was that idiot Shadar's doing. Alright, I suppose I'd better help you fill it back up again. Tidy, that's generous. Maybe I was wrong about you being a stingy little midget after all. Well, I'm not just gonna hand you a load of pages over if that's what you're thinking. Oliver will have to prove his wizarding comprehension skill first. The wizarding companion isn't full of spells. There are also stories in there, and that are gathered by the sages over time. But those have probably been torn out too. Stories are pretty powerful after all. They might inspire people to stand up to him. Right, I'm gonna give you one to get you started. Have a read, it's one of my favorites. A New Tale of Wonder. The Cowardly Prince and the Lion. Did you read the story I gave you? Well, I hope you read it carefully because I've got a question for you. Ready? Oh, no. Alright, let's read it. So, let's go to the Wizard's Companion. This is a pretty cool quest. I like this. Stories? 12 Tales of Wonder. Okay. Cowardly Prince and the Lion. In a certain country, there lived a prince named... You know what? Let's zoom in. My eyes are getting terrible. In a certain country, there lived a prince named Tamalu, who was sharp of mind but weak of spirit. His father was a brave king, strong, wise, and loved by his subjects. But the noble example he had set out to serve only to weaken Tamalu's spirit. On one occasion, his father told him thus, "Soon, my boy, it shall be time for me to retire, upon which thou shalt become king." While the announcement delighted the prince, it filled him with terrible dread, for he did not have the spirit required to ascend to the throne. In his vexation, he wandered from the castle, lost in thought, whereupon he encountered a fearsome-looking lion. The prince tried to flee, but the lion caught him easily in his paw, lifted him to his gaping mouth, and swallowed him whole. At first, the prince thought he was doomed, but at length he began to reconsider his position. "At least I no longer have to become king," thought the prince. After taking a deep breath, he said to the lion, "Mighty lion, I am the prince of this country, and the day after tomorrow I was due to become king. Since thou hast swallowed me, however, thou must needs become king instead." "King, eh?" replied the lion. "I shan't complain about that." Thereupon the prince led the lion back to the palace. The courtiers were shocked to see the lion enter the palace, but the prince pleaded with them from inside his stomach, and the lion was accepted as king. The lion proved to have quite an aptitude for royal duties. Whensoever there was a dispute in his kingdom, the lion would simply growl at the quarrelers. "Stop complaining, or I shall eat you alive." Whensoever a bridge was swept away by a flood, the lion would simply use his paws to rip down a tree and lay it across the river. Regarding taxation and legal matters, the lion was utterly ignorant, but whensoever such a problem arose, Prince Tamalo would speak to him from inside his stomach and provide him with a sound solution. After some time, news reached the king that the two dragons were ravaging the eastern and western edges of the kingdom. The people were terrified and looked to their king to deliver them from this terrible evil, upon which the king announced that he should go and smite the dragon himself. But even the fearsome lion stood no chance of defeating two such terrible dragons. "My dear stomach dweller," said he then, "what in the wide world should I do now?" Prince Tamalo considered the lion's question, and at length provided him with a suitable scheme. The lion headed east to the part of his kingdom that was being ravaged by the larger dragon and roared in its ugly face. This is longer than I thought. Let's just check. Okay. "Dragon, I shall soon slay thee. I fear thee not, for no matter how large thou art, thou shalt never devour me." "Oh-ho," scoffed the dragon. "We shall see about that." Upon which he ate the lion whole. From inside the dragon's stomach, the lion said, "Dragon, thou art now the king of this land. It is therefore thy royal duty to defeat the dragon ravaging the western part of thy kingdom." At first, the dragon paid him no heed, but when the dragon witnessed the humans around him bowing in deference, as Prince Tamalo had requested them to do beforehand, he decided to do his royal duty, whereupon he went to the western mountains and slew the other dragon. Once the other dragon had been slain, the lion commenced scratching the inside of the dragon's stomach. Ow! It hurts! It hurts! Cried the dragon, rolling on the floor in agony. Have mercy, I beseech thee. To which the lion said, If thou wouldst not feel this pain, thou must promise never again to hurt the people of this kingdom. Ow! Very well, I promise, cried the dragon in reply. But the dragon was a cunning beast, and Prince Tamalo knew that he would break his promise the moment the lion was out of his stomach. He therefore had the lion take out the babbling berry that he told him to bring with him and place it inside the dragon. This berry was known to make noises that sounded like someone muttering to himself. With that babbling berry in his stomach, the dragon shan't notice when the lion escapes, thought Prince Tamalo. Later that night, when the dragon was sleeping, the lion crept out of his gaping mouth and set off back to the palace. The dragon left the king and his subjects alone forevermore. The kingdom had been at peace for 10 years when the lion said to Prince Tamalo, stomach dweller, It is time thou camest hence from in there. I would have thee take my place on the throne. Prince Tamalo was shocked and replied in a quivering tone, I fear that I do not have the spirit to become king. But thy judgments over the past 10 years have invariably been wise, said the lion. This is as may be, but I am a coward, replied Prince Tamalo. It was only because I was protected by a great strong lion that I could act so decisively. Yet the lion paid no heed. With an almighty sneeze, he ejected Prince Tamalo from his stomach. It had been 10 years since Prince Tamalo had seen the wild world outside, and he could not believe his eyes. The lion's mane was now full of white, and his face was covered in wrinkles. Shut up inside the lion's stomach, Prince Tamalo had been quite unaware of any of this. We're going to take a look at this picture. Oh, beautiful. As thou canst see with thine own eyes, said the lion, I have grown old. 10 years hast thou resided in my stomach, and yet not once didst thou scratch me or cause me any pain, as I myself did to that dragon, though thou couldst have done at any time. The courtiers and subjects of this kingdom did not accept me because I am strong. They accepted me because I have given them my all, by which I mean thou hast given them thine. Thou art the true king of this country. Thou lackest not the spirit, I assure thee. In like manner, everyone at the palace beseeched Prince Tamalo to become their king. Prince Tamalo, everyone is humbly grateful for everything thou hast done. Our country needeth just such a king as thee. Upon hearing these words, Prince Tamalo felt his courage swell up within him. As king, Tamalo gave still more of himself to his country, and despite the fact that the lion had retired, he continued to live alongside the king in the palace. Though many countries are ruled by animals these days, in ancient times all kings were human. Indeed, the magnificent lion about whom you have just read was the first ever animal to be acknowledged as a king, and the world has never been the same since. What a cool story. So now, he's going to ask us a little book report question. There are quite a few characters in the story. Can you remember them all? Tell me, who was the third smallest out of the prince, the lion, and the dragon? And the dragon of the west. It must have been the lion, right? Lion. Oh no. Lion. Lion. Prince Lion King. What? Okay. I just want to know how he's spelling it. Third smallest. Oh, so the second biggest. It must be the Dragon of the East. Dragon of the East. West. Yeah, we got it right. First try. Your wizardly comprehension must be almost as good as mine. Oh, I said I'd help you fill your wizard's companion back up, didn't I? Draw poison. Cure the effects of venoms and toxins. Thank you, Horace. I suppose it was a bit mean giving you a question like that, but you worked it out eventually. And that's what being a wizard is all about, learning to look carefully at every detail and understand what's going on. Shut up with the wise old man talk, will you? You're no flippin' older than Ollie boy here. I'm not? No, I don't suppose I am. At least I don't seem to be. It's strange. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important. Never mind. I can't believe how much this place has changed. I'm going to see if other towns around the world have changed. I think I'll head somewhere with a bracing sea breeze next. I might not be able to feel the wind on my face, but I can enjoy the view. Okay, so now we can probably find him in Castaway Cove. That's pretty nice. I think we're going to be accosted by that painter again. which is ideal because that's what we're going for. Also, we could buy some ingredients there, but I don't think we need to right now. All right, we're gonna head to the front. I believe this is a good place to call it a day. Let me just see if this triggers any cutscenes. Okay, so they want us to sleep in this. Yeah, they want us to go to sleep. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. If you liked what you saw, leave a like, a comment, subscribe. I will be back tomorrow with some more Ni No Kuni, and I'd like to see you guys then. Bye.